Villagers force a lockdown at the ACI in Cranston. Inmate advocates held a drive-in rally outside medium security to press reports that inmates are only getting out of their cells for 4 to 6 hours a day when the policy calls for 10. And they say the same thing is going on over at maximum security.
It is something that we have been investigating for weeks. NBC 10 I-Team reporter Tamara Sakarsik took a deep dive into the numbers.
Are inmates penalized for the ACI not having enough staff?
They're not necessarily penalized. Do they lose some time out of cell on certain days? They absolutely do.
An NBC 10 I-Team investigation uncovers staffing shortages at the ACI are keeping inmates locked in their prison cells. Data shows 41 instances of lockdowns or modified recreation at the maximum security prison in June and July, along with 407 examples of involuntary mandatory overtime. I took the number straight to Department of Corrections Director Wayne Salisbury.
When does that start raising the question of are inmates getting the rights that they should have?
So when we start getting to a point where it violates constitutional limits of recreation and privileges they should have while they're incarcerated, then it becomes a major issue. But we're not there.
What does it take to get there? Under the Constitution, less than 4 hours a day outside of the prison cell.
Yeah, there's a constitutional requirement, but there's also sort of a human requirement.
Attorney Sonia Dio tells me spending too much time behind bars has long-term consequences.
When you get to the point where somebody is being isolated and they're held away from their fellow prisoners, they're not able to interact with family, friends, all of those things, you get to have real psychiatric issues.
Dozens of guys locked in their jail cells for hours at a time. I'd imagine that could create some tension, possible fights.
Oh yeah, and it all goes hand in hand.
But the lockdowns stem from a larger issue, a lack of correctional officers.
Shouldn't the safety and security of correctional officers and inmates take precedence over inmates getting outside of their jail cells?
Again, it's a circle argument. I agree they should be getting out of cell more, that they should be getting what they're supposed to get pursuant to the regulations. However, inmate safety has to be an issue too, as does officer safety.
According to DOC policy, inmates are supposed to get 8.5 hours out of their cells daily. But this state Supreme Court ruling from June found inmates cannot sue to enforce those policies.
As a matter of law, anytime you get below 4 hours a day, that can be a constitutional violation. And until you get to that point, it really is one of those discretionary places.
That means the only way to resolve the issue is to hire more correctional officers. The vacancy rate is 13% at the ACI, well below the national average of 25%. Salisbury tells me until they're fully staffed, lockdowns and modified recreation are the only ways to keep everyone safe.
I don't necessarily want to look at it as a fairness issue. I'm looking at it as a safety and security concern. It's unfair to put them in a position where they're not going to be safe or jeopardize the security of the institution.
RIDOC has a class of 42 future correctional officers graduating this October. It's also recently increased the stipend for its training academy to the starting pay of a correctional officer, which is $63,000 a year. For the NBC 10 I-Team, I'm Tamara Sakarsik.